official dictionary of sarcasm that I forgot to read to Kendall a long time ago. It's Olive Garden. Kendall has this really weird affinity for Olive Garden. But I feel the same as this dictionary. It's the only authentic Italian dining establishment wherein you pay someone to microwave a frozen dinner for you. Accurate.
Not accurate.
Very accurate. So, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of the Beards and Blush Live Couples Podcast, where the topics are made up and something doesn't matter. I don't know. I didn't think that one through.
I know. You say it every stream.
I literally... No video? What do you mean no video?
When you started talking, when you said the definition, there wasn't any video because that's how you're doing your introductions now.
Yeah, I've been doing that for a while now. I lead with... I'm just telling all my secrets on this live on camera. I lead with something while we have the... Sooner or later, I'm going to have that stream starting soon screen, something more personable. Hello, Ellie. I'm going to have that something more personable to the stream to where that'll be like... I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you've ever watched Joe Rogan's podcast, he has his logo. Right when it starts up, his logo is just spinning. And you can hear them talking in the background. And then they start their live thing. And that's kind of the idea, except I'm saying something to you guys, not talking to her in general.
Yeah, it's like he just likes to be dramatic.
I am a born entertainer. And there are effects and different things that I know that I can do, that I want to do, to add variety, rather than just cold starting it and just turn on the stream and here we are staring at you.
Are you ready for this ASMR?
No.
I just heard this.
You just heard... Oh, God.
My God. Sorry.
ASMR puffer jackets.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are here in the live stream watching the video, as you can tell, I shaved my beard. Yeah. This is my face. I have a chin. Oh.
It's fine.
Yeah. Somebody, I don't remember who it was that watched the last one that said... We were talking sometime after the stream. Hello, Doggo. About about your face when I said that I'm gonna shave.
Yeah, someone's like, she likes the mountain man look.
No.
Oh.
After the stream, I don't remember if it was my sister, if it was Bryce, or somebody was like, Kendall looked like she was about to cry.
Yeah. When
you said you're gonna shave your beard. And I mean, I didn't watch our shitty show, but I probably should. I didn't do it. I didn't even take any notes. You know, Dr. Disrespect has this saying. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. That's why I'll never be the best. Because I can't be beat.
Wow.
Think about it.
Wow.
So, I don't watch my own stuff. It's like Eminem. I don't listen to my old albums. I'm the only competition I have. Why do I care?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that Eminem does not listen to his old albums because they're freaking amazing.
I don't believe it either. I'm sure he does listen to his old stuff. He's got to. That's what you have to do as an entertainer, is evaluate your own work. Unless you're Robert Downey Jr. or somebody at that point. And
yeah, you can.
There are some other actors out there that do say, like,
they don't watch, like...
I can't watch myself,
yeah,
like, the finished product of my movies.
I have heard that because, like, they do the scene over and over and over again that, like, they don't even, like... They go to the premiere and that's it, sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's that big of a movie.
I'd like to see myself in action.
Who else is that?
I don't know. but I couldn't even try. Johnny Depp is one of them.
Johnny Depp is one of them. Who else? It's the blonde chick who's in all of the singing movies, the Pitch Perfect movies.
The blonde chick?
Yeah, she's the big blonde chick. Fat Amy.
Oh, she doesn't? I fucking have never seen anything of her other than a movie. Never seen an interview or any of that.
She's funny. I think she did an interview with Ellen or something. Anyway.
Anyways, so getting back on track here. As always, we're live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. We have a new Twitch account, a new old Twitch or an old new Twitch, however you want to look at that.
It's new.
So no, it's really old.
It's old.
It's like 4 years old.
It's new to me. That's how I get all of my stuff.
What? 4 years old? Yeah. We got our new Twitch account from Goodwill for $1. It was $1.
It's $1.
So I know we've mentioned this in the past. I have a personal streaming account for Twitch for video games and such. And it has equipped with it all of the perks that come with streaming for a long time, off and on, albeit. But I have an affiliate partnership, a subscriber button, 150 followers for whatever that's worth, and the ability to do things that I couldn't do on the other profile. And after thinking about it for a while and finally finding out that I could rebrand my personal Twitch to the podcast Twitch, because I really didn't know that I could do that. But I was just thinking, like, my personal Twitch account is going to fucking waste while we sit here and try to build another one from nothing up. And I'm like, there's got to be a way for me to use my other Twitch. So I rebranded Vintage Dro into Beards and Blush Live. It's a little bit different. I deleted the twitch.tv/Beards and Blush. You can still search Beards and Blush on Twitch and find us very easily. We're the only ones with the words Beards and Blush in our fucking username. But it's Beards and Blush Live. I believe for a short while anyways, when you search that, you'll still see old videos from the old Twitch, but you can't actually watch them. Whatever. But yeah, and if you can't watch the live stream, it's on YouTube as a static video. We have iTunes and Spotify at Beards and Blush and Podbean. Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, yeet.
And make sure you follow our Twitter. Not that we ever post anything on there. Next.
Thank you. Next.
So we recently changed from 2 podcasts a week to 1 podcast. So we have had our first official full week off between podcasts. So, Kendall, what was your lowest point of your last week?
My low point was Black Friday.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because I had to work.
Yeah. Whack, 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 whack. I need a soundboard. I need a soundboard. But I had to work. Work.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
What was your low point?
My lowest point. Oh, you just couldn't wait. You just couldn't wait to get to that, could you? This fucking dog.
She's obsessed with me right now.
Yeah, she just unplugged that. Can you?
I'm sorry.
Put her down, please.
Go. In your room. Go.
I don't know if I can't even hear myself now.
I can hear you.
Yeah, she did the headset thing. My headset's dead. Great. My new low point of the week, the dog just ruined my headset. Or at least the plug-in for it. I can't. I don't hear myself. The original... Oh, there we go. The original low point. The other day... I was just chilling with the dog. I'm sitting right where I'm sitting now. I'm at the computer. The dog is sitting in the corner right behind me, as she always does. When Kendall leaves, she comes back here and she just sits next to me. I had taken her out to the restroom. I don't think she knows that word. And like an hour beforehand. And then it was bedtime. So I kind of have to like coax the dog a little bit. Like, come on, Tula. Come on. Come here. And slowly but surely, she worked her way, following me into the bedroom. I'm like, cool. So I'm standing in the middle of the bedroom. She's standing at the door of the bedroom. And I squat down. And I'm like, come here. So she slowly waddled her way up to me. And I reached out. And I'm like, good girl. And I picked her up. And there's a big-ass puddle of piss. Right when I grabbed her, she just peed herself. And as I lifted her up, I saw it, and I looked her right in the eyes, and she's like, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And as I said that to her face, she just shit right on the carpet from midair. A midair shit.
Like, his voice went from, like, come here to, like, the voice drop.
Yeah. It was this. It was, come here. Good girl. Are you fucking kidding me? And then so I drop her and she takes off into the living room and I step out and I look at her and she's finishing the job. Well, I had presumed she was finishing the job on the carpet. And I said, Tula? And I came in here after her and she kind of ducked me under some chairs, ran into the bathroom and shit in there. So she shit in 3 rooms at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but she shit in 3 rooms in one fell swoop. And I blacked out, and now we have a new dog.
We did not have a new dog.
No. But I did black out.
He texted me, like, right after. I assume it was right after, and I was just like,
yep.
I'm not even going to make it home for another 2 hours, and I know he's probably so mad that he probably isn't going to pick it up.
I picked it up. High point. Let's get into some high point stuff. What was your highest point of the week?
Thanksgiving.
Same.
Thanksgiving was fun. I was really happy because we spent a little bit of time. Well, I spent the whole day here, and I waited for Matt to get off work. He got off work at 3, and he came home, and then we went to my aunt's house, and we went to a movie, and it was such a good movie.
Yep. Yeah, I did have to work. I worked my regular shift for 2.5 times my regular pay, so it was all right. It was okay. I got like 3 days worth of pay, 2.5 days worth of pay.
Good stuff.
And I didn't even get mandated for overtime. Didn't even get asked. So I was like, cool. Everybody wants to come in and make that money.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part, unless you already have it scheduled off, the next shift always shows up for that money. So I got off at 3, and we went to your aunt's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they had some decent food.
Mm-hmm.
So at the prison, they actually had a Thanksgiving lunch.
Mm-hmm.
We had
you said that.
turkey and stuffing and green beans, and it was decent. The turkey was actually pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the first Thanksgiving that I've worked since I've been there in 4 years.
Yeah, 'cause you always had Thursdays off.
I always had Thursday, Friday off. And then this will be the first Christmas Day that I worked since being there too, because we have certain we have 3 days a year that we're allotted as quote unquote personal business days that cannot be denied. They're not like sick days. You don't have to have proof for them or doctor, any of that shit. You can just request the day and they have to give it to you. 3 days a year. Typically, I'll use those on Christmas Day or New Year's or both or whatever. But I actually have Christmas Day off this year, but I'm going to go work it anyways because if you work overtime on a day, that's a 2.5 times base pay a day. It's like an entire week's pay in one fucking day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go in on my day off for Christmas Day. Thank you very much.
I don't even think I'll be doing anything on Christmas then.
I mean, I'll still be off at 3.
I know.
Sleep in.
I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to go into another movie.
We'll see. I don't know how many movie theaters will be open on Christmas Day.
They are. That's what people do for traditions.
Oh my God. You said that about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and they were open.
I guess.
Anyway.
You know what we always did? After opening presents,
Mm-hmm.
we would go to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. That was like a Christmas Story thing.
Was it?
Yeah. I think.
I don't know. So what I did notice at your aunt's house, all the food seemed to be homemade,
Mm-hmm.
which was nice. There was just one thing that I was missing. Green bean casserole.
Yeah, there was no green bean casserole.
Did you notice that too?
Yeah,
Because
they
we didn't
normally-
discuss it at all.
No, they normally have it though.
Yeah. Like that rice shit that was on the table. I was like, green bean casserole rice.
That rice was good though.
I didn't eat it.
Oh, I liked
I
it.
didn't try it.
It was good.
Yeah.
Maybe Christmas.
Maybe
Well,
we can make it and
that's
take
what
it.
I'll be doing on Christmas. My mom's having Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay.
My bad.
So while we're on the subject of Christmas, we might as well get this out of the way. I have an idea of what I'm getting you.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing that we discussed. Sorry to say. So I do this to her a lot. We always talk throughout the few months leading up to Christmas about, what do you want to get? What do you want? What do you need? So she's been wanting like a record player. Or a nice like professional camera. She wants to take pictures and stuff like that. And that's great and all, but you're not getting those.
Do you remember what happened when I found that record player?
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to buy it right now.
I know.
And you said, no, I'm getting it for you for Christmas.
I know.
And guess what I don't have right now?
You have a record player right there on the floor.
That doesn't work.
It does work. It needs work. It just needs a little bit of lube.
Just need a little bit of oil.
A little bit of lube. A little bit of oil. I'm pretty sure it just needs a little bit of lubrication.
At
And
710.
and it'll be fine. I'm gonna work on that for you for Christmas too. Just getting that to work. If I can't get it to work, then we'll talk about getting you one. But until then, I'm gonna get you something else. And you know, if I'm going against your will, it's got to be something better. So what are you complaining about? You know how good of a gift giver I am?
Do you know how bad of a gift giver I am?
I'm an excellent gift giver.
I am a terrible, terrible gift giver.
But you say you have something now. She's been so close to spoiling my Christmas gift.
I am so excited about it. I am so excited. I literally like go to talk about it with him and I'm like, fuck, it's not the person I should be talking. So like my sister has heard so much already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She knows?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not the type of person that tries to figure out what you've got me. I'll let it ride.
I don't think you'll ever guess it.
That's fine.
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Neither will you.
Yeah.
Also, as you can see by the cube that is still sitting here and not a small Christmas tree, I have not decorated for Christmas yet because it is not December, people. It's not.
Yep.
Thanksgiving is over. It's fine. Still not December. Still not Christmas time. My Christmas tree is still not up. And it will not be until the next podcast when it is December.
Yeah.
And then you will see a nice, pretty little 2-foot Christmas tree right here. I don't know if it's going to fit with the mic stands here. We can make it fit. It'll fit.
We could put something behind here too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway.
There will be Christmas decorations on the stream, though. Don't worry. And we did discuss right before we went live that the Sunday before Christmas, we will be doing our Christmas podcast where we will be exchanging gifts that night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we'll be exchanging live on stream here. I don't know who is blowing me the fuck up here.
To your mom. Is it your mom?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Because you only text me your mom, and I'm right here.
I was gonna say, hey, she's texting me things about the podcast, so she's watching.
Oh, that's funny.
The movie that we saw on Thanksgiving was the new Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
It was so good.
If you guys are fans of the Harry Potter series or just the Harry Potter universe, the movie's not really anything like Harry Potter. I mean, it is a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so much better, in my opinion.
See, okay, I was excited about it because, like, I love Harry Potter and everything. I love the Harry Potter world, but, like, the first movie, I was like, cool, this isn't going to be anything like Harry Potter.
Fantastic. The first Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, the first Fantastic Beasts movie, excuse me.
It was really good.
It was so good. And then so I was like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the second one. And the second one, it definitely connects.
Yeah, it came full circle right into the Harry Potter universe.
And like, my mind was blown. Like, the whole time I was like, oh my God, like, this person. And like, Matt has only seen the full series once.
I've only ever seen, well, I think I've seen a couple of them. So
A couple times.
I went, without having seen the first like 3 or 4 or something like that, I saw one of the middle ones with somebody. And it was the longest, shittiest movie. It might have been like that one, whichever one you said.
Deathly
was just
Hallows.
Like, it might have been that one.
The first one, yeah.
And like, I was like, I have no idea what's going on. This movie sucks. I want out. But the person I was with was like,
It was a date, wasn't it?
yes. It wasn't a first date though. It was a girlfriend date.
Aww.
It was way back when.
Way back when.
Yeah.
That's funny. Anyway.
And I think it was actually close to the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How they normally came out around Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to, like, in high school, I would watch Harry Potter on repeat all day, every day. I mean, that's what consumed my summers. Like, I didn't really have much of a life.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Still don't.
yeah. Like, if I still had all the Harry Potter series, I would watch them nonstop all the time, just on repeat. But I don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
I used to record them all.
You can keep talking.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what else to say because you threw me off because you put something in front of my face.
Yeah, I did. No, that's not what I wanted.
Anyway, so me and Matt discussed that we were gonna I just want to buy the Harry Potter movies so he can rewatch them all, so he can actually understand what happens in Fantastic Beasts.
So I've seen all of the Harry Potter movies at least one time. I watched them all in the same week. I binged them at my old job, which was just a security desk job somewhere. But I don't really remember anything about them.
It's so good.
Other than the general storyline.
Right.
It's the same. Harry Potter was the same for me as Star Wars was. I watched them all. I enjoyed them all, but I'm not this huge fucking fanatic over it. Not like I am with, what are some other series?
Game of Thrones?
I mean,
oh, wait,
well,
no, it's
right,
a TV series.
like Game of Thrones, but even like the Fast and the Furious or the Transformers series, they're all good movies, but I don't really have this huge spot for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't love them per se.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know. I can't even really think of any real movie series like that I absolutely watch on repeat like that.
Me with any show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like that with I used to be like that with Transformers, and then I haven't watched Transformers in a couple of years, but I did watch the newest one today. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just get sucked into that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I having known the story and started watching them, I'm always gonna watch the next one in the series. It's just not this huge thing that I'm gonna like get dressed up and go see the next Star Wars movie. I just don't do that.
I did that with the Twilight series. I told you that.
Jesus Christ.
I was in grade school and high school. I got sucked in every time. And I literally went and seen every single one in the midnight premiere. I hate myself.
So I would say that I would be like that with the Marvel movies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the Marvel universe. The DC universe, not so much. It's still good. Wonder Woman was a great movie. The Superman movies were all right. But the Justice League movie was very, very mediocre compared to the rest of. They just, what they tried to do was catch up in one movie to the Marvel universe without building any of their characters. Fun fact, though, the Flash in Justice League is, what the fuck is his name?
I don't know.
Credence in Fantastic Beasts. He plays the Flash.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Credence or Credence?
Credence. Credence?
Credence.
It's Credence.
It's Credence.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's fine.
Fact check me in real time. There was one more that I was going to say. The Marvel Universe.
I know.
That's about it.
I know. What's her name? Robbie Margot?
Yeah.
She's doing something.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah. I didn't know if she was going to be doing anything with like Harley Quinn again because she hasn't posted anything. Like it's really like honestly like overdone.
Harley Quinn,
her whole Harley Quinn thing. And I guess she's doing another movie. She has posted on her Instagram. Like the front of the script. I was like, huh, I didn't see that coming.
We'll see. I liked Suicide Squad. It just wasn't.
I loved Suicide Squad.
Did you?
I loved it, yeah.
Okay. The Joker's bad.
Yeah, like bad, like he's bad, or like it was bad.
Like it's just not good.
Oh.
Once you've seen The Dark Knights,
yeah.
Once you've seen Heath Ledger.
Number one. Ew.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
It's the best.
There's no going back.
There's no going back. I guess I enjoyed how this one was just different.
Yeah.
Like they didn't try to like recreate.
He's like a gangster.
He's like a gangster rather than like
mobster. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're kind of the same thing, but he's like a new school gangster rather than like a mafia mobster.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I feel that. But I am pretty hardcore like that with TV series, like you said, with not TV series, but HBO series. Game of Thrones, Spartacus, Westworld, which we still haven't watched yet. But like Spartacus, I've seen every season of Spartacus like 4 times.
Really?
You got to watch Spartacus.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll watch it.
If you like
anything that you tell me to.
If you like blood and sex and drama.
I don't like blood.
Well, it's pretty gory.
I don't like blood. I like hate the Saw movies.
Okay.
Because there's so much blood.
Well.
It's like just gory. Okay, go on.
Okay. That's about it.
Cool.
That's all I had.
Cool.
So speaking of movies, actually, we'll do this.
Burp.
So, yesterday, at night, none of my friends were online playing games at all. I was all alone, with no one here beside me. Kendall was, where were you?
On my way home from work.
You're at work, right? Kendall was at work. And I was doing this stupid thing. I was just bored. I was watching a Twitch stream. And I had the microphone right in front of my face like this. And I had the microphone turned all the way the fuck up. And I was just sitting here. The headset was turned up. The mic was turned up. And I was just like, I was watching a stream and like talking to myself kind of while watching it. Well, that stream ended up during some of their downtime watching the Aladdin teaser trailer, the new live action Aladdin. And when the okay, yeah, I can do that. When the what is that, a lion or some shit? When the
Yeah.
lion jaw cave thing opens, and he says only one may enter here, in that super like growly voice.
Yeah. So explain the scene for people who haven't seen the teaser trailer.
Or the original Aladdin.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a lion head in the side of a mountain that's opening, that has the genie in it, right? And a bunch of treasure. And Aladdin walks in there, and you see what the chat's doing. Nothing. All right. When the mouth opens, it says only one may enter here, and then he says some other stuff. But I was just sitting here like zoned the fuck out watching this stream, and we were watching that, and he said it, and I just mimicked it, except I had the mic turned up all the way in the headset, and when I started doing it and I had the feedback of myself come through the headset, like my fucking shit started rumbling. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. I didn't know I could do that.
So play it.
I'm not going to play it. I'm going to do it.
Oh. Because I could hear it on here.
I know. They can't hear that though.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try to do it. Don't look at me. Don't make me laugh. I gotta be serious. I gotta try to do this. Let me turn the mic up. It's a little bit of an ASMR thing. Are you ready for some ASMR?
It's really loud.
Is it really loud? Yeah, it's gonna be really loud for you. I don't know if I can do it with the camera on me. I was born to perform, but I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, you did.
Now I'm all nervous. I'm like sweating. Got that titty sweat.
I don't understand what that is. I don't got titties.
I don't want to do it like live without trying it once. Hold on a minute, guys.
Are you muting?
The lion is supposed to be a tiger. Little details. Semantics. I don't. Hold on a minute. All right. I'm going to stand up so I can get a full breath. So I can get the whole thing out. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How do I get this up? Can you please? No? All right. That's fine. Only one may enter here. I have a really hard time getting the here part out. Only one. Yeah, it's not as good as it was last night. It's really not.
That freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. Did not see that.
It's definitely not as good as it was last night. I actually took a clip of it last night.
Oh, really?
So I'll show you that later because it's really good.
Do you guys want to hear my talent?
Yeah. So Kendall also has a talent. Mine I just found last night. Hers she's had for a very long time. So let me turn your mic sensitivity up here.
Mine's really loud though.
It's not that loud outside of your head. You just hear it loud because it's inside your head.
Okay.
She has her mouth open that much.
Yeah.
What the hell? Exactly.
My dogs love it.
Yeah, the dogs go,
every time.
what are you doing?
Yep. That's it. That's my talent.
Yeah. At least you've done yours enough. Like,
yeah.
Sitting here talking this entire podcast has really, like, stressed my vocal cords out, so it's really hard for me to do what I wanted to do there.
I was going to say it was probably going to be harder for you to do it today because last night you were literally sitting here not talking to anybody for how long?
Right.
And then you started talking to yourself in that low voice, and it's like it didn't have that transition. Ugh.
Yeah. I was just really impressed with the rumble that I got
It's bonkers.
last night.
It's bonkers.
It was pretty cool. All right, so where are we at right now? 40. Have we watched the Lion King trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did you watch the Dumbo trailer?
I did, but I don't remember it.
Everybody was making a big deal about it. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. And it's like, it's not that sad. The trailer is not that sad.
I don't remember the Dumbo movie.
Me neither. I don't think I ever owned the Dumbo movie because
I'm pretty sure I watched it once.
Don't give a fuck about Dumbo.
Yeah.
I owned all of the Disney VHS tapes. My mom probably still has them somewhere, unless she sold them in a garage sale. Which,
Probably
if
sold
she
them in a
did
garage
that,
sale.
she's out of her fucking mind. Because we had those all the way up, and I, as far as I could remember, we never got rid of them. Like, I'm pretty sure even through high school, we still had all of those.
Do you have a? I have a VHS player at home, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I have, like, the TV with the VHS player in it.
That's another thing we talked about, trying to collect the old, like, Looney Tunes cartoons and stuff like that. We should also try to collect the
For your
original animated Disney movies for my kids. Yeah, not your kids. Fuck you.
Say, like, he said today that my dog makes him not want to have kids.
Yeah, I said having this dog, taking care of this dog makes me not want to have kids. I don't want to take care of this dog. I look at this dog and I'm like, ugh.
I'm having babies with you someday.
Yeah.
You guys, Matt was the cutest fucking baby ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
you'll have to post pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, because he's just so stinking cute. I remember, where were we? Was it your birthday that your mom brought out pictures of you?
Probably, yeah.
We
that
were
sounds
together
right.
for how long?
Probably like 6 months at that
Yeah,
point.
and I was like, I cannot wait to have babies with you. We were only together for 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have your baby someday.
Yeah.
Is that weird? Too soon?
Eh.
Nah.
I just rolled with it. I know who you were at that point.
I think
How?
it freaked your mom out when I said
Yeah.
that.
Probably. I don't know.
It's fine.
So we have one more little bit before we get into the meat of the podcast. Yeah, this isn't even the meat yet. These are just appetizers. So we each have little stories that happened to us about things that each other like, but not one another. What I mean is, she has a story about stocks and investing, which I do. And I have a quote-unquote ghost story, which I don't believe in, but she does. So we're kind of feeding each other's appetites at this point.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended with the meat and the appetizers and all that.
Hey.
Who
Who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So I was at work, and I was at work and I get called up front. Someone needs help with foundation. So I go up there and there's a couple standing up there, and the ladies just looks at me and she smiles. I was like, "Were you needing help?" And she was like, "Yeah." Like, she tells me her whole makeup routine and how she doesn't really like to take a bunch of steps. She's just like, just put it on and I'm ready to go type of person. I was like, okay. So I take her over. I show her like a CC cream. Yes. I show her like a CC cream, and I was like color matching her and everything, and like we were just having like good conversation. And they were talking about how they were like going out to dinner that night, and I was like, oh, I forgot it was Saturday night or whatever. And they just like, they were talking about like this fancy restaurant that they were going to and how they knew the band that was playing at this restaurant, so they'll be there all night. And I was just like, wow, these people must have money. And yeah. And I didn't want to ask them, like, I didn't see a ring on either of their fingers, but I didn't ask them if they were married or anything like that. But the man goes, well, he kept complimenting her the entire time while I was like putting on her makeup. He's like, she doesn't even need it, she's so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, she has a really pretty face, she's so, just feeding into it, just sucking up, And he goes, would you believe that neither of us have ever been here before? And I was like, honestly, no. I was like, why have you guys ever come? And he was just like, I don't know, I've just, I kind of own part of this business. And I was like, what? And he's like, I own a ton of stock. in this store. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, I make a lot of money from it. You guys are doing awesome here. And I was like, okay. And I was like, that's super cool. Like, I assumed that he was doing, like, I'd said something like, oh, I bet you're doing really well. And he's like, no, this is doing awesome. And then so I don't know what she was, girlfriend, wife, or whatever. She's like, yeah, I own stock in Tesla. And I looked at her and I was like, oh. Because me and Matt have talked about Tesla stock before.
Yes.
And
one of her other podcasters / vloggers invested $1 million in Tesla for science.
Yeah.
And lost a shit ton of money and then made it all back and got the fuck out.
Yeah. And she was just like, I was like, how's that going for you? Even though, like, I knew how it was going for her. She was just like, well, I'm just prepared to lose a lot of money. And I was just like, oh, sorry about it. So they were super nice and they complimented me, and then they went up to the register, and I guess when they went up to the register, the girls were like talking over the walkie like, wow, they're really freaking us out or whatever. And it was just because they were just like genuinely happy people.
Yeah.
They were like, these people are freaking me out.
Well,
so
that's
I like
weird.
people being genuinely happy.
Yes.
So I had like a conversation with my girls about it, and I was like, no, they were just super nice. And they're like, yeah, they loved you. I was like, well, yeah, it's because I talked to them about their stocks. That was it. But yeah, that was my story.
That's good. I do not own any Ulta stock or Tesla stock.
How's Ulta doing? I just so you know, I've never said where I've worked on this podcast before until now.
Sorry.
So.
Oh no, you said it.
I said I worked
before I did, yeah.
Yeah.
So over the last, what is that, 8 months, 9 months, you've gone from $193 up to $325. So not bad.
Not bad.
It's up quite a bit this year. Made a lot of money this year if you own Ulta stock. But it did just double top because it hit $320 or whatever in June of last year. So that's no bueno if you can't break that. That's a double top, and that just shows that this area right here is very difficult to break through. So you're probably going to break down from here.
It's a different language to me.
Anyways. My story. So I have a ghost story for Kendall. So I was at work and I'm walking down this long-ish hallway thing, and at the end of the hallway there's a door. The door's not automated. Doesn't have automated locks or any of that. It just, you push it open and it closes. So I'm walking, and I have this habit of like staring at my feet when I walk. And I don't know why, I just do it. I just look down. So I'm walking, I'm kind of like looking at the ground in front of me, and the door in front of me at the end of the hall opens about 3/4 of the way, and it stays right there. So I'm like, all right, somebody's coming in. They see me coming. They're holding the door open. It's probably an inmate, right? So I walk through the door, and I turn, and I'm like, dang. And nobody's fucking there. And as soon as I go, dang, the door closes. And I'm like, nope. No, he's got your things over there on the table.
Oh, shit. He blended right in.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm walking down the hall and rejected. The dog just tried to jump in Kendall's lap for the 18th time while we've been sitting here, and she just straight stiff armed her in the forehead.
She looked at me like, what the heck?
So yeah, the door opened for me, and I walked out, and I was like, thanks. Oh, there's nobody here. And then the door closed. I'm like, didn't happen. It was the wind. Oh, he's definitely eating your chips now.
Give me something.
No. I don't have anything for you to throw at him. Oh, boy. This is... Nice throw.
Look at me like...
Don't
He's like,
don't do it to me.
Oh.
Right.
you hanging?
On camera. She just threw a tissue box at the cat that's on the kitchen table, and it landed perfectly. I mean, it's upside down, but it's fine.
Tula.
Now the shit dog's getting up there.
So you still don't believe in ghosts, though, do you? What do you think happened?
No, it was the wind.
You think it was the wind?
It was windy that day.
But you were in a building.
It's an outside door, though.
Oh.
It was a door to the outside. Yeah. Not an inside door. Sorry. If it had been an inside door, I would have given you a little bit of credit there. If there was no wind, we were inside and a random door just fucking opened and then I walked through it and it closed for me, I'd have been like, okay, that was weird.
Do you want me to tell one of my ghost stories from work?
No.
Why not?
Go ahead.
I was like, because it's like Black Friday related.
Okay.
I was setting up for like our Black Friday sales. I think this was last year or 2 years ago. I was setting up for the Black Friday sales. It was like pretty much I was going to be there until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nah.
And I was really short staffed. I only had one associate with me and I was stressing out. So I was like closing. We had already been closed for like 2 hours and I still actually had to close down the store because I was so worried about setting things up that I didn't close down the store yet. So I had my associate up at the front of the store, like changing a table, and I walked back to like close out our salon. So like there's a salon at the back of the store. So I was closing down the salon, and like back by the salon is also the bathrooms. We've been closed for 2 hours, and I heard something like in the bathroom, so I like turn around and I'm staring at it, and the hand dryer in the bathroom is going. Mm-hmm. And I like it just froze, and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I know nobody's in this store. Like, we've been closed for 2 hours. Nobody else is in the store. My associate's up front right now. It just freaked me out. So I just stood there and I was like, so I went to go like walk towards the door, and like I was like probably 3 feet from the door, and the hand dryer just stopped. That's my ghost story.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem that I have. If something were to happen that there's no other logical explanation for, then I will give you credit for it. But something that is electrical has every bit of right to malfunction.
You're so stupid.
And if there's a door that leads to the outside and it's not controlled by any electronic locks or anything like that, and it swings open, it very well, I'm not saying it is, I'm saying it very well could be the wind. Your hand dryer very well could have been a malfunction, whatever, turned itself on. If there's something that ever happens, if the fucking chair in the kitchen, for whatever reason, just flips the fuck over right now, I'll give it to you. Until something absolutely undisputable happens, I will always be a cynic to ghosts. I
have so many ghost stories, y'all, and I will like tell you them more throughout. Things that happened to me personally, because I really need to go. I should see a medium, but I'm too freaked out to know what it is, so I won't. But I know something's constantly with me.
Yeah.
But I have so many ghost stories. I'm gonna tell them, and then Matt's gonna like debunk them.
You know what should be constantly with you? Your psych meds.
I have to pee.
Okay. Make it quick.
BRB.
So we have one more thing for you guys tonight. Kendall came up with this herself the other day. I have a little secret for you guys. I have not been recording the audio. So this podcast will not be on iTunes or Spotify. Fun fact. Kendall doesn't know. So for the people listening to the podcast, they won't be able to see what we're doing here. But for those of you watching the video, if you are listening and you want to see what happened, go watch the video on YouTube or whatever. We're going to do a blindfolded touch test game. So she's got 3 items that she's going to make me touch blindfolded. And I've got 3 items that I'm going to make her touch blindfold. And we're going to do 3 phases of it. Number 1, you get 2 fingers and you just touch the item. You rub the item, you touch it, whatever. See if you can guess what it is. If you guess it with the 2-finger test, you get 2 points. If you can't guess it, you get a whole hand. All right? If you can guess it with the whole hand, you get 1 point. If you have to grab the object with both hands and hold it to guess what it is, you only get a half a point. If you can't guess it, obviously, you get 0. So she's going to do her whole thing. She's going to go first, apparently. I'm going to give her 3 items to touch, and we're going to see if she can guess what they are.
It's tight, so I can't see.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Probably should have put your heads... Oh, okay. I get it. Put your fucking headset on.
What if I'm like...
Not even looking at me. All right. So I have a small bag of items in the bedroom.
Wait.
What?
Oh, I was like, I can't hear myself. It's because the blindfold's covering my ears as well.
Jesus Christ. So I will be right back. Talk to the chat.
Man, I really wish I could hear you guys right now because I can't even see what they're saying. This is stupid. This is just so stupid. I'm really hot right now. I'm sweating.
Why do you have a heated blanket on then?
Don't judge me. My feet are cold.
Oh my god, the chat has been talking so much shit about you.
No.
Alright, the first item is not my headset. Give me that. I'm gonna hold it, so... This is the first item, chat. Here you go. Here you go.
Read that.
What?
Read that.
Love you too.
Oh.
Alright. 2-finger test. Right there.
Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that?
So, chat, we agreed. We both... I need you to stop yelling into the microphone, first of all.
What is that?
We had a mutual agreement not to pull a prank. This chat can confirm.
I think this is a prank.
This isn't a prank. I need you to not. Wow. First item, huh? First item is a doozy.
I'm crying.
Give me 2 fingers back. I'll give you another side. You're not as good at this game as you thought you were gonna be, huh? No.
This is so scary.
Would you like?
Oh, I know what it is.
What?
It's the hedgehog toy.
You saw it. How'd you do
No,
that?
I didn't. I just realized what it is.
She's a cheater. 2 points to Gryffindor.
Can you be Slytherin?
Sure.
Am I
All
going
right.
again?
Yeah. Let me get the other item out.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, give me a minute.
That was so gross.
Hey, puppy. The whole time I was holding that hedgehog, the dog was on her back legs looking up at it. She was like,
That's
give it
probably
to me.
what I realized.
Throw it for me. Yeah, you need to push her down. There you go. All right. The second item, chat. Bam. Check it out. Read it and weep. 2 fingers, please.
What the actual fuck?
This isn't a sound test. It's a feel test. All right.
Oh, this is the helmet.
Very, very good. Very good. I knew when I gave
Do
you the
I have
groove
to guess
across-
which one?
Which one is it?
Because we have 2 helmets.
Sure we do.
Do I have to guess which one?
No, that's fine.
Oh, which
Is it-
one is it?
It was the football helmet.
Oh, I was going to grab that one.
Were you?
Yeah.
That's probably why you guessed it then.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 more points to Kendall. She's gonna kick my ass this game, apparently. Since I should.
No, mine are really easy as well. It
I
might be
should've-
a tie.
I should have docked you for the crying about the hedgehog, which the dog is now throwing across the room. So my third item is not in the bag, so I'll be right back.
Why didn't you put it in the bag? Did you not have time?
No, it's
You
out
did-
here.
Oh.
All right, chat.
Well, I know it's not my hedgehog because he was
The
just
first
running.
item, or the third item.
Is it alive?
2 fingers, please.
Oh, it's a kitty. Wait, give me the kitty. Oh, look at my kitty. He's just so sweet.
All right, so Kendall guessed them all, I guess.
Oh, good. I know. Oh, fine. Bye. I was actually crying. Do I have like raccoon eyes?
No. No, your eyes are just a little red.
It freaked me out.
All right, so Kendall wins the game. Also, fun fact for you guys. I didn't do this before I started. Following the gambling saga, I'm sorry to say, I have not gambled in an entire week.
Proud of you.
Get away from me.
You actually left me hanging.
Yes, I did.
Are you gonna take off your head? Okay. God, that felt so gross. That felt so gross with just 2 fingers. Okay, look at you. You're so cute.
Okay. Light me up. Show the camera first. And then here's my 2 fingers. Anyways, chat, where's my microphone? That's my seal.
Oh. Good job.
I know what my seal feels like. All right, I've had that seal for like 26 years.
Yeah, that's
and I'm
why.
26 years old.
Yeah, that's
Where's my
why.
micro- Oh, I can't fucking hear myself.
I
Fair enough.
don't fucking laugh at me for that shit. Okay.
Yeah. So that seal has I don't know if my mom or my dad bought that for me or what, but I've had that since I was a kid. Next. That is your fake plant porcupine dish.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Did you notice it was missing?
No, I just know a fake plant when I feel one.
I thought it felt. This would have made me cry as well if I would have felt this
definitely.
blindfolded.
Look at that. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, just feeling that, I could tell that these were leaves.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. A little bit easier than you thought it was going to be for me, huh? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is this one going to be the hardest one of all?
I don't know.
The fuck is that? It's flappy. The fuck? You got this little piece of shit. Does it open? It does, it does open. Is that all that there is to it? Where's it at? Set it down.
This is cheating.
It's not cheating. Where's it at? Is that a dryer sheet?
I was like really hoping you wouldn't smell it.
I smell it on my fingers. Man, that smells good.
Yep.
That was disgusting, wasn't it?
That's it.
Woo. A dryer sheet. That was pretty good. You know, God. Even if I docked you a point for the hedgehog, you could probably dock me a point for the dryer sheet too.
Yeah, for sure.
So we still tied.
Yeah.
5-5. Fuck. We're gonna try this again next week.
Yeah, I really think we should do like a food one next week.
No.
Why?
Fuck, you gonna have me just finger a pie?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
What a waste.
What a waste. Well, all right. That was good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you're watching on YouTube, as I said earlier, we have a new Twitch channel. If you search Beards and Blush, you're still going to find us. It's under Beards and Blush Live on Twitch. So we actually have an affiliate partnership now with Twitch with my old profile, to where you can subscribe. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, you can actually support us if you have Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
A while back, Amazon bought Twitch and kind of took over some of its features. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to Twitch and become a Twitch Prime member. And one of the perks of those is you can subscribe to a channel. You can support a channel for free. One channel, your favorite channel, which is obviously us. So it actually supports us, and it costs you nothing other than your Amazon Prime membership. If you don't have Amazon Prime, obviously, don't worry about it. But you can also subscribe for $4.99 per month to our Twitch channel. And currently, Twitch would be our only monetized platform for the podcast so far. So, like and subscribe to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Follow our Twitter. Find us on iTunes and Spotify. Fun fact, I have not been recording any of this audio. Sorry.
You did it again.
I know I did it again.
I played with your heart.
I'm sorry.
In the game.
So yeah, if you enjoyed our broadcast tonight, like and subscribe on all the platforms, and thank you in advance. But be sure, definitely, go to the new Twitch. Go to the new Twitch, follow it. If you have Amazon Prime, link it, subscribe to us. We'd very, 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 very much appreciate it. And down below, if you're on Twitch, down below, you'll see a countdown to the next stream. I am going to start picking up extra streams. I'm going to start picking up some overtime on the stream, babe, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my days off, so I plan on doing full broadcasts. By full, I mean 4 to 6 hours, something like that.
Are you waking me up?
No, the dog was chewing on a piece of paper.
Because I was spacing out.
Yeah, and I know all the logistics of business are boring to you and all that, but somebody's got to do it. So I'll be streaming whatever video games. We're gonna do. Kendall bought a gingerbread house thing, so we're probably gonna make some shitty gingerbread houses on stream. Maybe Wednesday this week. I don't know. We discussed it, but we haven't had anything in concrete. So definitely follow Twitter. Make sure you guys are up to date with what we're doing next. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. Kendall may see you guys Wednesday. If not, we'll definitely for sure be back next Sunday. For sure, maybe. Depending on your work schedule.
I'm pretty sure I'm off.
We should be back next Sunday night, same time, same place. So thank you to everyone for hanging out and doing all the things that help us keep this thing going.
Heck yeah.
All right. So we'll see you in a couple of days.
Yes.